I need to talk to my brothers and sisters about something that you may not be ready for. Now, I am a registered Republican, but I miss Bill Clinton.
I gotta apologize to McCain because I talked about McCain baby arm.
I had to bring something for the sisters up in this motherfucker. Welcome to the Sheryl Underwood Show.
How y'all doing?
Let's bring it to the politics. Go ahead, say what you feel on my show.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, shorty. I supported George Bush. That's my boo right there. I ain't trying to criticize nobody.
I think Michelle Obama's going to get pregnant this year.
When they ask Barack, what do you have to say? I swear for God, and he's like, this goes out to all the ladies in the house.
Only on my show do they keep it real like this. The Sheryl Underwood Show. That's how you start off, yo! Yeah, you might want to play all of this. I'm sorry, I'm just going to talk all the way through this song, because this is the cut. Sheryl Underwood Show, and this is the cut. This is the old days. Got to get the people. Get the people what they want. I could have sang background on this one. Got to get the people. I sound like Eddie Levert, don't I? Get the people what they want.
A little bit.
It's the cut right here. All over the world. I would have said them same lyrics. I done been all over the world.
And you have.
That's right. And everybody feel the same. It's a unanimous. We ready for it? That's cut. You know, Barack need to use that for his re-election.
For real.
Got to get the people. That would be the cut. If
you know he's going to be rallying here in L.A. on Friday. On Friday. He should play it out at the rally.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this is Sheryl Underwood Show. We're going to talk about mudslinging, but I got to say this before we even get started. Barack is doing me just the way President Bush used to do me. He would show up somewhere where I'm not going to be. Now, look, I ain't going to have this twice. I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to infiltrate. I'm going to have to be a mole or something. Infiltrate the administration, find out where he's going so I can just show up. Because I want to get closer. It's just like trying to get close to L. DeBarge.
You're so fucking
I can't get close to L. DeBarge. And I'm trying to.
And he's back.
I know he's going to have a good concert. We're trying to get his single. Have you heard the single? Have you heard the new single?
Yes.
It says really hot.
He's sounding good.
Is it sounding good? Is it a dance cut or is it a musical?
Well, the one I heard was kind of a slow jam.
A slow jam.
Who's
It's not
doing this
Second
album?
Chance.
Second Chance.
Okay, yeah, it's another one out. I heard it's tight.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it's tight. I don't know who's doing it. But hey, but what we doing is we're doing the Sheryl Underwood Show. That voice you heard was OG Poetess doing her thing. White Jim Kelly's here. Ignorant Ass Kyle is here. And Latte Love Lugs. Okay, I'm trying to get her something that
Love Lugs.
Yeah, I think maybe lungs. That'd be good because that suggests head and deep throating. Good.
Oh
Latte
my
Love
God.
Okay, we got to think of something better. If you got a better name for our intern.
I was talking about Glenda.
No.
Oh, okay.
Glenda the Good Witch, which is great G-Spot, is back from her wonderful adventure.
Welcome
and she
back.
would tell us what it is. And we're eating, matter of fact, from now on, we're going to tell you what we're eating so that when y'all hear us smacking and Porter give us that look like, close your motherfucking mouth on the mic, then you know we're eating Santa Maria's Barbecue in Washington, Culver City. Now, this is not a plug that they pay for. We just eating it, and it tastes really good. So if you ever go to Culver City, check them out. And, check out the food. It's very, very good. And I just can't believe,
it is, it's good.
Somebody can make good barbecue and it ain't us.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
All right.
I looked at the name. I was like, I didn't know they made barbecue.
That's like Big Mama's burritos.
So it's a black lady making it?
I'm just saying, Santa Maria's barbecue.
It's Big Mama's burrito.
Shaniqua's burritos.
Thank you. You know what? Leroy's Chinese food.
Bruce Leroy had Chinese food.
Remember that in the Last Dragon? Look at that show.
I was at Taste of Soul this weekend, which is the
good.
big festival here in LA that's sort of like Taste of Chicago or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had a black vendor that made Mexican food.
Really? Was he good?
I know it was good.
Was he good?
It had a little different spice to it.
Our Mexican food doesn't taste like the real Mexican food, but it's good.
It tastes like our food.
It tastes like our food, us doing Mexican food.
Like spaghetti ground beef, like the ground beef you make up in the season. Spaghetti.
I've always wanted to open a restaurant with our version of other people's food.
Well, you know what? But see, that's what we need to do. And you know what would happen in that restaurant? We be talking about mudslinging. That's right, Porter. I see you get ready to scribble.
She already pulled her marker out.
That's right. That's right. But see, and God wouldn't let that marker write, so she hurt somebody feelings.
She had to go to another marker, and Cheryl jumped right back on top of it.
Sure did. So when we open our restaurants, we will have this debate. How does negative campaign ads influence your vote? And I want everybody to know, we gotta go to the site. Everybody go to their Secretary of State site wherever they live, so they can get a absentee ballot or a vote by mail application, so they can do that. So even if you made up your mind, because I hear like November 2nd it's gonna be off the chain, but I hear that a lot of people have made up their minds now. Yesterday was the last day I know in California that you can register to vote. I heard it was off the chain. I heard it's like tax day. The last day when you running in there, it was like April 14th. I heard people driving from everywhere, which is a good sign.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk about some of the elections and some of the races that are closing in and closing in. And Porter's got this good thing about the girl that was a witch or something. She bit your shit.
You talking about your girl?
What happened?
Christine O'Donnell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
That's
bit
my
your
girl
shit.
right there.
Yeah, she said she's not a witch, but she only said that after Glenn said, "Hey, bitch, you need to change your
Change
motherfucking
your name. With her dumb ass.
So election day is 2 weeks away, and we know there's been plenty of campaign ads, some good, some bad, some funny as hell. If you go to some of the other cities, it's just funny. So if you have seen an ad that's funny or hella negative, call us at 1-877-210-6106. Tell us how you feel about negative campaigns. Do you like them? Is it part of just politics as usual?
Right.
I mean, is it more fun to hear a negative ad than hear, hey, he's a nice guy, but I'm gonna beat the shit out of him in the election? You know, so we want to hear how you feel about negative campaign ads. And we're gonna, when we come back after this break, we're gonna talk about some hot topics, some political hot topics. And don't forget, we still got There's No Business Like Show Business with OG Poetess Glenda the Good Witch with the great G-Spot. And then we're going to get into that Kyle and Kelly Talk Sports and that Sex and Minute Series. Wait a minute, we're going to crush you with that Sex and Minute Series. So you're listening to the Sheryl Underwood Show. Negative campaign asks, what is this we listen to?
Oh, the Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys.
Oh, bring it right to party.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, play this all the way through while we listen to this good-ass Beastie Boys song, Fight for Your Right to Party, and Mudsling on the motherfucker. You're listening to the Sheryl Underwood Show. We'll be right back after this break. Kyle,
We need webcam.
hello. Are we on? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, let's KRS-One. Wait a minute. I wish you could have seen the look on Kyle's face. I'm gonna tell you what the look was. The look was he in some pussy, eating a really good sandwich, watching a hell of a good game.
When I recognize the song.
Oh my God. We're back. I'm sorry.
Did you ever see the episode of Seinfeld when dude tried to have sex and eat at the same time and it just wouldn't work?
Oh my gosh.
No.
George? Yeah, George tried
George
to have, when you said it, I decided about I can't have sex and eat at the same time. It's like peeing and busting a nut. It won't work.
Oh my God.
Yes, you can pee and bust a nut.
At the same time?
Oh yeah, you can skate on somebody and then go, ooh.
You crazy.
Women do it. Women do it. Women do it.
I know y'all do, but
Women do
I don't
it.
think we could do it.
Like,
I've been
ooh,
trying.
you made it right. Sorry.
That's nasty. That's right. I thought she squirted.
Right. It'd be like, you hit the spot. Especially
That's shy.
when you hear us go, and then you think we coming and we go, That's the peace sign right there.
You just take a piss.
Yeah,
That's
all
funny.
on your nice little sheets.
Oh my God.
Killed them bed bugs you had to. But really what we supposed to be talking about is how this negative campaign ass influence your vote. Poetess, give us some of our hot topics today. Which hot topic?
Well, in the Underwood political briefs, your girl...
I like that now. We should make some briefs. Some
Say
draws.
Sheryl Underwood on the booty.
Yeah. Make a fortune.
Oh, y'all gonna win.
So your girl, according to Associated Press, your girl Christine O'Donnell, Republican.
I'm not a witch.
Christine, I'm not a witch.
O'Donnell of Delaware is calling out the Republicans. She's saying that y'all don't have her back. Y'all have not been supporting her. And what you got to say about that, Cheryl and James?
There you
Okay,
go.
White Jim Kelly, you want to go first?
Yeah, the second she said that witch stuff, I wouldn't give her $1.
But it was high school.
We're about winning. I don't care.
Can't
No
you get a
matter.
pass?
No. Republicans
no.
do not lose.
Yeah.
And if we know a candidate gonna lose, we're independent of that motherfucker, right? We still Republican, but we independent of that motherfucker. I don't even see why she would think we would. The Tea Party fucked us over by putting a lot of people in there that they knew couldn't win the general election.
Now, are the Tea Party, are they all Republicans?
No. There's some independents there, some conservative Democrats there, and there's probably 4 dudes in there that
Wait a minute.
thought they was going to party.
I got a question, Cheryl. I got a question. Is the Tea Party a subsidiary of the Republican Party,
No.
like Bad Boy was a subsidiary?
Shut
Bad Boy.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm
Wait a minute.
serious. Aren't they an extension of the Republicans, though?
No, they not. But wait a minute. Speaking of party, hey, did you go to Kim Porter's party
No.
this week? Did you hear about it? You didn't hear about it? Okay, never mind. Okay. I heard she was having a party, so and that made me think about it. Yeah. Okay. So
Damn, it's her birthday too?
I don't know. Was it? I don't know. Somebody just called me and said she was having a party. Y'all looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Why you look like
I know you got
Eddie Shabazz?
a tip in your head,
What?
a tri-tip or whatever.
It's
you had
very
getting ready to get
tasty.
busy.
No, but Porter's told us stop smacking on the air.
I like how you got your pinky up like you elegant.
She look like Betty Shabazz with a pork tip.
Okay.
Just like Betty Shabazz.
You do, but you got a head wrap on.
Oh my God.
You can't wear that in France, Cheryl.
With that pork in her hand, so you know that's a
No, that's beef.
oxymoron.
That's beef.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be dinner.
It's camouflaged. Okay, so wait a minute.
Okay, so
but she
somebody,
gonna
a
lose.
spokesperson from the Republican committee, Brian Walsh, has noted that the group gave O'Donnell the maximum direct contribution of $42,000.
I thought you was about to say $42.
I thought it was 4,200.
Well,
That's a lot, 42,000.
well, you know, the polls show that her opponent, Coons,
Uh-oh.
is
White
taking a
dude.
strong lead.
It's some bullshit right here. Where the fuck they get that shit from?
I'm staying off this one.
That's right.
What's his name? Jim Kelly? No,
I
don't
have
do
no
that.
idea.
Another political brief.
So they got some coons running in this one.
They got some coons running
She can't
in
even be the
Delaware.
coon.
But she's not a witch.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you want to call in and just say the name of the candidate and you are white, hit the phones right now. 1-877-2-106-106. Just say the name of the candidate. Don't say nothing else.
Chris Coons.
That's right. Don't say dim coons. Them coons.
Them coons, them coons, them coons.
These coons.
Moving on to other political headlines.
Okay, talk about the dude that was paid to run naked in front of President Obama.
Oh, a billionaire dared a man $1 million. He would give him $1 million if he ran naked during President Obama's speech in Philadelphia last week. Of course, he had the billionaire's website painted on his naked belly. Mm-hmm. And one of the stipulations was that the president had to see him. So the ralliers actually caught the streaker before the president could even
notice
see
anything.
him. Right. And so he didn't get the $1 million because he didn't fulfill the whole dare.
Oh,
but
man.
according to reports, the billionaire, he did get, he is going to be rewarded something. He's I hear that the billionaire is going to pay his sister's doctor bills and pay his rent for a year.
I saw that man. He need to pay my damn eye doctor bill. I'm glad Obama didn't see him. He fuck around, won't even run no more.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Okay, so his body look that bad.
He was an eyesore.
He's bad body built. He's bad body built.
He had gut and all.
No, well, gut
Really?
ain't bad.
I mean, and he was butt ass naked.
but
Yeah.
how was it? Was it like a big belly?
He just
Was it like Ricky Rose, bad body built? What was it like? Was it like CeeLo? What was it? Like?
What kind of
what?
CeeLo? He was more like
Let me pull up a picture
Jim
for you,
Carrey,
Cheryl.
overweight a little bit.
Oh, then that's not too bad.
With the Lloyd Christmas haircut, in Dumb and
Lloyd?
Dumber?
No.
Hilarious.
Okay, wait a minute, Glenda. Would you have done it?
For $1 million?
Yes.
I sure
Hell
would have.
yes.
Come on, we know the price is
I'd have
$1,000.
sprinted in 6-inch heels across that bitch.
Really?
Yes. For $1 million?
You would have
Hell
did it
yeah.
in front of President Obama.
Oh, yeah, shit, I did that for free. Shit. Yes.
Wow. That's kind of
I
cool.
would have done it. Nobody would be thinking about my ass in about a week.
She'd do
They
it
would
with
have been
some new
thinking about your
tires.
ass forever, because that ass is big.
No, I just would have liked to see your titties flopping around with the guy's sight on your stomach. That would have been sexy.
And the security
the
had to
website?
hold a sign up over his penis.
But how the security guy even
That's
cuff
the
him?
index card. The
Yeah.
index card he was holding up over his penis.
But how'd he cuff him with his dick slanging out? You know, the average dude ain't go.
Who's gonna tackle him? I got him. I got him.
He would have got away.
Yeah.
It was up to you.
Oh, boy.
It was a
Well, I
call.
heard he got a call from the FBI later, so.
Oh, of course.
Somebody wanted to date him.
Well, the billionaire probably too, though, right?
Yeah.
The billionaire had to get some.
Really?
Well, I think it was just a big publicity stunt
Well,
for
big ups
this,
to
to
Secret
promote this website that he has.
Well, big ups to Secret Service for making sure it didn't nothing jump off.
Right.
You know, that's a good.
No
that's
pun
a good-
intended.
That's not ever, not ever. That's right. You know, somebody threw a book, tried to throw a book.
I know. The book went flying by.
Yeah, they
tried
wanted
throw
him
a
to see
book
him.
at him?
It's better
Yeah,
than the
they
shoe.
wanted him to see.
Yes, that's
They
not
wanted him
funny,
to see the
Jay.
book. Right.
It's funny. I got him.
Okay, now, the Surgeon General wants to legalize marijuana, and then they found all that good ass marijuana. Did you see that?
Oh
shit?
my God! It was like hundreds
Business,
and hundreds
yeah.
of
Where they
kilos
find that at?
of
Your house
on La Brea.
next to a piece of pie.
Right.
Gouged piece of pie.
Well, according to the former U.S. General Jocelyn Elder, she supports legalizing marijuana. For those of you who don't know, it is on the ballot next month to legalize weed in California through Proposition 19.
Medicinal, right? Medicinal marijuana.
No, actually,
it's
it's for
legalized
recreational use.
Oh, that's the one about the little bit of
The
they wanna be
recreational use. Even though the state, if it passes, you're still going to have some, trouble with the federal laws and, the federal government.
What kind of trouble if they're going
Well,
to
the
legalize it?
But that's the
There's
thing.
conflict.
Yeah, because the federal government can overturn that. So basically, they can still arrest you. Like right now, if you have a prescription for marijuana, you can still be arrested because the federal government can say, well, no, it's illegal.
Wow.
Even if I have a prescription
Even
for
if you
it?
have a prescription, you can still be arrested.
Wow. Yeah,
Well, supporters of Prop 19 said would raise revenue and cut the cost of enforcement, while opponents point to drugs' harmful side effects. It is reported that U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder said that federal agents would continue to enforce federal marijuana laws and warned Prop 19, if passed, would be a major stumbling block to federal partnerships
I'm not feeling
between
it, Polis.
state and local.
You're not feeling them passing the law?
Yeah, because it's like, I hate every now they talking about they want to make some money. California needs some money, so they're going to sell weed. My uncle tried that shit. It didn't work.
He tried selling weed.
It didn't work. Niggas been trying to sell weed when the money's low for years. Now all of a sudden, nigga, Uncle Sam needs some
Oh
goddamn
my
money.
God,
Come
you
on,
so
man.
damn stupid. I thought you were
Well,
about
I
to say something
think
deep as hell. And your ass went gone.
I think this. People are going to smoke weed anyway.
Yeah.
Like
So
you
the
do.
thing is, right. So the thing is, if it could really help
The
Yeah.
economy.
or bring money into California, millions and millions of dollars, even billions,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
But they said the same thing about the California lottery, and we still broke. It's the people that are mismanaging the money. We can make another $1 billion a week, and if they ain't fucking
we
over the
fuck it
money.
up.
I think the
Yeah.
drug dealers need to get together. They need to get a lobby group to push this law back because
They
it's
need-
going to fuck up their ability to make a profit.
They gonna be
dealing
mad.
drugs.
Yeah, it would.
Really? It's gonna put a lot of
would.
drug dealers out of business, and they're gonna have to figure out something else to
They're
do.
gonna have to get another job,
That's right. That's right.
or they
And-
can undercut the government and sell it for cheaper.
There you
all
go.
right, but then
Ooh,
that,
Walmart
and that
again.
wouldn't even help either, right?
Because then Uncle Sam gonna be knocking at your door.
That's right, trying to get their
Yeah.
money back. And they ain't gonna tax it. And the humorous discussion of this drug use is only for entertainment purposes of this show. We have never witnessed her smoke anything
I
or
have
do
not.
any illegal drug, but we have witnessed her crush a motherfucker pie.
Crush, gouge.
Yeah. We don't know why.
What is it? About
With
four
a
hand
scoop
scoop?
hand, with a scoop hand.
4-finger scoop.
Right. So we believe that the
We
reason
believe,
you
yeah.
gouge your pie is because you've been passing.
Yeah. Not even passing, just
Right.
puff up.
Puffing. So,
Yeah.
Because once you get that ooh wee in, you be like, fuck a fork. Fuck etiquette. Ain't nobody here but me and me, goddamn. It's a good ass pie. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be at the Foxxhole. Let me bring the rest of this pie.
That is so funny.
You better think a little.
I'm sitting there like, what the hell are you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
He came in swinging the bag with the pie.
Yeah, so Sheryl Underwood bless us with the food.
Okay,
Here we
right.
go.
POTUS said, you
As
know what?
usual.
I'll bring a dessert.
Right. Okay.
So
Hold
this
your head
nigga
up.
brought
Hold
in the
it- hold your
pie,
head down, sis.
half gouged.
Came in this bitch swinging the bag like we about to have pie.
And half of it was gone.
Half was
gone.
Half was
gouged.
not gone.
Like
I
scoop.
took a nice size
A
slice
nice,
A nice
Shit.
size.
before I
a
got
nice
here.
size plate, Keisha. Let me tell you something.
And they clowned me the whole show, and now it's the big thing. All the listeners are
Because
wanting to know what kind of pie.
I was
trying
like
to get
she
her to
has
rub the pie on her titty.
fat boy tendencies. Like she couldn't get the pie to the Foxxhole.
No.
Like she cut a quarter,
It wasn't
she
a
didn't
cut.
cut it.
but
It
took
wasn't
out
cut.
the 3/4 for herself.
It wasn't, Brenda, if it was a cut, it would
Oh, it wasn't
be,
even a nice cut.
it was
No.
a gouge.
It's like she stuck her hand
Read
in
it.
it
I
And
smelled it.
and pulled.
Clawed.
It was like the pie was sitting next to her in the passenger
Clawed.
seat. Yeah, going, hey, baby, how you doing? Well, how you doing?
It was
She
like
gave
she
a new
couldn't-
meaning to a bear claw.
Yes, she killed it. And then people start calling in talking about, when can I see Porter eat the pie naked?
For real. Put them. Then they started saying, "Put them crumbles on your titties." Which I would love to see, POTUS. I ain't gonna front.
Was it cherry pie?
We would watch that.
It was apple.
Because you patriotic to the motherfucker.
That's right.
Well, we supposed to be talking about negative campaign ads influencing your vote. When we come back, we're going to talk about the negative campaign ads. Okay, we'll talk about negative campaign ads, and we hope that everybody that's seen one will hit the phones, give us a call, add to 1-877-2-106-106. If you've seen a negative campaign ad and you want to tell us how fucked up it is, or if you want to tell us how you want to vote, or if you want to tell us what kind of pie your POTUS eat next week, give us a call. So when we come back after this break,
I
we
want to
wanna-
see her eat some banana cream pie. And let
Ooh,
it
wouldn't that be
go
nice?
down her cheek.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Especially if
goodness.
she used to squirt they through her
Oh,
teeth.
God.
Wait a minute. Cheryl just grabbed her titty for the visual. Y'all missed it,
Yeah,
fellas.
that would be cool.
Y'all
as
missed
hell. And chocolate pie look like doo-doo, so you can't do that.
Don't do that.
So don't do that. Do like
Let's go to break.
cherry
Look
pie.
like doo-doo.
Cherry pie.
Yeah.
Cherry
Hey, do we
banana
have cherry
cream.
pie? Who made cherry pie? Poison? No.
Sweet
She's my cherry pie. Yeah.
You know about
Okay,
that.
try to pull that. Try to
Think about it. Yeah.
Try to pull that. Try to pull that. We're gonna play that and dedicate that to POTUS when we come back. Do negative campaign ads influence your vote? We'll be back with more Sheryl Underwood Show. We want to hear from you after this break. Yeah, we're back. Sheryl Underwood Show. You're listening to Outcast Rosa Parks. Because I've noticed this song had a lot of controversy to it because they thought they were saying something bad about Rosa Parks. But really, it was kind of a.
Yeah, it's a fun little jam.
I don't think it was a slur to her.
I didn't think it was.
Because what was it, POTUS? It was like, it's kind of like a tribute or something, but it.
They probably didn't break no bread.
Oh,
Using the
damn.
name.
Oh, using her name.
No.
Oh, my God.
So,
Okay.
They don't say her name in the song, but it is called.
It's called Rosa Parks.
It's called Rosa Parks.
You don't have to pay nobody for that, do you?
I don't know. You use my
I mean,
money.
you're a public
name.
figure.
Titled something after.
Get them,
public
Glenda.
figure.
They use your motherfucking name.
probably
Pay me or
trademark.
pay me? No, never mind.
That's it. That's what I'm talking
You stupid.
about. I love that. Well, we're talking about negative campaign ads on the Sheryl Underwood Show. We want you to hit the phones at 1-877-2-106-106. You know, I'm going to tell you something. The negative ad that I heard, they way back in the day, because the negative ads are not new. Negative campaign. They go back to the Roman days. You know, people
Roman
running.
days?
Oh, yeah.
Tell them why, Jim Kelly. Don't
Yeah.
they? When you see graffiti, there was graffiti back then on caves and stuff and on walls and stuff. And they would talk about each other then, you know.
All over Rome back in the days.
Don't vote for Igor.
This nigga said Igor.
No, he didn't.
Portis, didn't you have some
I like
about
the one
Woodrow
where-
Wilson or some shit? One of them
Yeah,
old
one of them they had
presidents?
somebody was black.
Well, even back in like the 1800s, like allies of John Quincy Adams printed handbills accusing Andrew Jackson of executing 6 militiamen
Damn.
in 1813 without cause. And then Grover Cleveland was mocked as the father of a child out of wedlock with the slogan, "Ma, ma, where's my pa?"
Damn.
Supporters had the last laugh when he won. Gone to the White House, ha, ha, ha.
No, they was ignorant back then.
There
Yeah,
was.
so-
Now they didn't have TV and radio, so I guess they used to put these up as posters. Kinda like one
Well,
of
they're
those,
flyers, like little flyers.
like
and-
go to the club, titty night, and all that. Probably.
Well, according to thisnation.com, some studies suggest that negative campaign ads are more easily remembered and therefore have a greater influence on voters' attitudes and vote decisions.
And sometimes they funnier. They're funnier. They're
Yeah.
Just,
Sometimes, yeah, I don't know.
You don't
I-
like them.
I think I want to hear more about what your plan is
Right.
once you're in office.
Instead of just dissing, like a battle rap. It's almost like, it's like Ice
know
Cube
what,
versus
damn it.
NWA.
It sure is. They beefing.
They just going at it. Which is good hip hop, by the way.
Okay, well, let's go around the table. Okay, Portia, so you don't like negative ads. You want to hear what's your platform, what's your plan?
Right.
Kyle, what you feel?
I like that. I don't want to say I like them, but like with Megan Whitman,
Who's actually running for governor
who's
here in
red-
California.
yeah. I want to see what they're saying bad about her. Then I want to see what they're saying bad about the other person. And some of the
Jerry
things
Brown?
they're saying, with some of the stuff they're saying about Meg Whitman, I don't have a problem with. Like they're saying that she laid off 10% of her workers. I'm like, 10% ain't bad. What else? You know,
Right,
like,
supposed to keep costs up.
yeah. It's like, okay, well, and then they're like two out of 5 of the workers that she has is overseas. I was like, okay, that means 3 out of 5 are here. Okay,
Well,
what?
damn, you just thinking about it a little too hard, ain't you?
No, it's because I try to. Well, I want to see what the other person's saying, so I can
Well,
see if I can
they
live
tried
with
to
the stuff.
mudsling her by bringing out that her housekeeper was
Right.
here
Mexican.
illegally.
And
Illegally.
who else you want cleaning your house but a good Mexican freshman?
Oh,
Mexican?
my God.
Call in right now.
Lord.
Hit the phones, 1-877-2.
And before we get to James, I just wanted to throw in that at least 50% of these the people surveyed believe negative information provided by one candidate about another is relevant and useful when they're talking about if they pay taxes or accepting campaign contributions from special interests, if they use drugs or have alcohol abuse or
You know what? All
something
that
that they
stuff never bothers
dislike,
me.
right.
I just want to know is that have anything to do with disrespecting black folks? I'm
really?
serious. Like if they say, "Ooh, he molested a child," I'm like, "Was a child black?" Talk to me.
That's all you want to know.
That's all you want to know.
Somebody slap Kyle.
That's why he is ignorant ass
That's
Kyle.
funny.
That's why he's ignorant.
How does it affect niggas? Just get to that point.
That's
all I really care about.
Glenda, do you like or dislike negative ads?
It doesn't. I'm not. Neither or, because I'm going to do my own research. So what they say positively or negatively
You know
about
what's so stupid?
you, Jane. That's why you was over my house every fucking
Yeah,
day.
it's
Tell
true.
everybody that.
That part's true. My bad.
Oh my God! Can I tell y'all the fucking Lucy and Ricky Ricardo of this show?
He was over there doing the research with me.
Oh my God!
right.
Okay,
For
so
you.
wait a minute. Why
Did you find my panties?
I did.
Hey, and he showed me. Congratulations, James. Like a true brother, he showed me. K-Herb, check out these drawers. Smell them, nigga, smell them. He didn't say nigga, though.
He
I know.
was smell my fingers, Cheryl. He was over there.
Yeah, that's him.
me.
I know that smell anyway. Smells
do
like
that research.
Johnsonville and Budweiser.
I would never personally attack her, but the commercials don't bother me.
I like negative ads because, one, I think they benefit the bottom line of the station that they're purchased to put on, because we don't have, it's a recession, so people may not be advertising. I think it makes the campaign interesting. For some candidates, it shows you that they have a little moxie, and for some candidates, it shows you that they can handle a negative ad.
But what if they put, if they're lying or put a twist on it.
Right. That's why I don't pay.
But I like them when they have to defend it, and you can kind of see.
A lot of people
they're-
go to factcheck.org because they kind of break it down. They actually break down a lot of the negative.
Like when you
campaigns.
want a candidate, if somebody did a negative ad on somebody, when you want somebody to go, that's the biggest piece of bullshit I've ever seen.
I'd vote for him in a heartbeat.
There.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
They might help their opponent,
Right.
though.
Yeah, I mean, just like saying Cuomo cheated on his wife. I think
It happens.
yeah, it's just the nature of the game that you're in and campaigning. Like the way they say shit about President Obama, and President Obama ain't went off yet. I think that makes me want to support him even
But that's how I
more.
felt about President Obama. All the stuff they were saying about him, I could live with. You know what I mean? Like they were saying he was Muslim. I don't give a damn if he's Muslim. That doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? It's like all the things they were saying about him, he was inexperienced. I was like, okay, I'd rather have a good rookie than a bad vet. You know what I mean? I'll take a Sam Bradford over Kerry Collins any day.
Yeah,
Who
he's
the
a
fuck y'all
drunk.
talking about?
Oh, sorry, I went to football.
They went off.
One's a drunk.
Well, some people in the survey
Tells me about it in sports.
All right.
I'm sorry.
in the survey also, some people consider some things out of bounds or
Like
going,
what?
going
With
too
the
far.
kids? The kids?
Lack of military service.
That's out of bounds?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't think
past
that is.
personal financial problems.
Wait. Let's go back.
Why is the military service
lack
out
of
of bounds?
military. So somebody said they had military.
Well, they
service?
said at least 63% of those surveyed indicated the following kinds of information should be considered out of bounds, and one is lack of military
if you
service.
didn't serve in the military.
Right.
I think that if
They
you're
don't
running
want you
for
to touch
president,
that.
they should
Well,
touch it.
Bill Clinton didn't.
He didn't serve, and then I think President Bush was in the reserves.
Which one?
Yeah,
he's
he's
in the
in one of them.
guard.
Which
And
one?
Coast
Number
Guard.
two? Bush two?
So,
Bush
so
I
in
think.
essence, that really doesn't matter to
Well, see, I
more
think
than half of the
I
people.
think there's going to get to a point in this country where we will not have a commander-in-chief that served in the military in any way. I mean, President Obama, I think that's a different issue.
What's his
I'm
issue?
I'm going to say it. Blackness, Trump, military service anyway.
Hilarious.
That motherfucker fighting every goddamn day. So that's the military service.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. That, make a T-shirt for us.
all right.
So, but for me, I mean, if somebody was to look at my background, if I ran for office and they said, okay, you served, you were mobilized for Desert Storm, Desert Shield, but you didn't go over there. They mobilized you, took you from here to Travis. So if I was running a campaign, they still cannot say I didn't have the service because they mobilized me to do
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, that's good. I think kids are off limits.
Yeah.
Especially kids under the age of 18. Now, if your child is over the age of 18 out there fucking and doing shit, smoking herb and peeing on the
Having
ground.
babies.
Oh, yeah.
What happens if
Well, you
have
remember
a-
when the president came out when they were trying to talk about Sarah Palin's kids, and he was
And
like,
they
that
went
kids
hard
are
on-
off limit.
They went hard on President George W.'s kids, and I thought that was
Yeah,
not
them
cool.
them two twins.
That wasn't
yeah,
cool.
Jen and them. What was you going to say? Why Jim?
What happens
They was
if you
getting
have like
lit,
an
weren't they?
illegitimate kid or something like that?
I think it depends on how it happens. I think if you're just a bitch you was fucking and she got pregnant, then that wouldn't bother me. But if you was out there talking about, law and order and
family values.
hard family values. I mean, there's a difference between like the way we talk about family values here, and we know any day the three of us on this end of the table could get caught up with the two of you on that end of the table, and have a baby. I just don't.
Makes sense to me.
Right, that's right. This would look so beautiful. Wouldn't white Jim Kelly and Glenda's baby look beautiful? And so would yours and Kyle's. So, but
Wait, I was looking down. Is it Poetess and Kyle's?
Poetess and
Yes,
Kyle's.
it would.
Oh,
Yes, it would.
it would be a very beautiful.
Very beautiful. You know what? Let's
You know what
just
the baby would
practice.
look like? The baby would look like Beyonce.
There it goes. You hear? That's
The
enough
baby
for
would
me,
look like
Poetess.
Beyonce. That would be so fucking cool. And then y'all baby would look like Rihanna. White Jim Kelly and Glenda.
big
Yeah,
forehead, is that what you said?
No, tall and beautiful and everything. But anyway, let's take some of your y'all so foul. Okay, and then we should say what mudslinging would you want to hear and what would make it off limits. Like if you
And what's going too far? Like,
yeah, if you was a white dude, a white candidate, fucking a lot of sisters and gutting them bitches,
Ooh.
I would love to hear that about you.
Maybe I'll run for office.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about. I love my
White Jim Kelly.
fuck all the hoes. Elected. Black Ice. Welcome to the Sheryl Underwood Show. Black Ice, negative campaign ads. How does it make you feel?
I'm loving this shit. I'm loving every bit of it. This is like Jerry Springer done went politics, man. This is some good shit. I'm loving every minute. That's like, you know, that old crazy motherfucker down there, you know, down there in Kentucky, you know, he gonna talk some shit about Rand Paul, and, you know, Rand Paul said, boy, it ain't too hard to figure out when he lied every time he opened his mouth. And turned around and walked off the stage and
Sure
did
did.
not put his hand. I was like, oh, hell no.
That's right.
And then,
That's right.
And then old girl out there in Delaware, when they asked her a question about the Supreme Court, she talking about which one. I said, oh, dumb bitch.
like in Air Hall on A Piece of My Love. Dumb
Yeah.
He does not say that.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Dumb bitch.
He don't say that.
But remember, that was a big thing.
That was a big thing.
That was a big thing. Everybody thought he said dumb
I thought that's
bitch.
what he was saying. Dumb bitch.
Pull that record up.
Yeah,
Piece of
pull
my
that.
love
Piece
by
of my love.
God.
That's right.
Hey, better be as fast as cherry pie, too, damn it.
Let's go to Dwayne in Pennsylvania. Dwayne,
Lord have
welcome to the
mercy.
Sheryl Underwood Show. Negative campaign ads. How does it affect you?
Well, it affected my opinion. First of all, good evening, everybody. It affected my opinion. I saw a negative campaign, two congressmen here in Pennsylvania running for, Congress in D.C. And one of them, they had connected with Obama and Pelosi, and the campaign was so negative, it made me stop and think, well, man, maybe I need to switch sides and let me find out what's really going on behind the scenes. It really made me stop and think. I'm like, wow, man, this campaign was really effective. It really caught my attention.
Wow.
And
Let me tell you something. Are you the same guy that called in here last week
Yes,
that I was
he
in
is.
love with your voice?
Yeah, I didn't mean to change the conversation last week. Yeah, it was me.
That's
I agree.
okay. That's okay. You could call in anytime you want, and you could change the topic and talk as long as you want.
So, while I'll be changing the topic,
Yes.
Polish, I got some lemon meringue pie for you.
And you know what? That's my favorite pie, too.
Oh, go ahead, Dwayne. Go ahead.
Let me write that down.
Lemon
Lemon
meringue
meringue.
pie. So that's going to be good because it's sweet with the meringue and it's tart with the lemon.
Yeah, you can get the sugar
And it's citrus and it's good for you.
You are funny,
That is the
Cheryl.
coolest. How much would you donate to charity if Portis rubbed a pie on her titties?
Oh, here we go.
That's a serious question.
Let's change. Hey, you know, I will say, Cheryl, this whole conversation has gained me a whole bunch of fans.
Pie.
You know what?
I might have to start my own line of pies.
Right, you should have the Portis
Portis
pie
pie.
page
There you go.
on Facebook.
She can hold the pie right under the cleavage.
Oh,
Have a titty in the pie. Have a titty in the pie.
Oh, my
God.
Hilarious.
Y'all are off the chain.
Okay, but now I gotta get Glenda to do it too because there's still a million Haitians. sitting on the screen.
Glenda could do it on her butt.
Ooh, yeah.
Glenda has a, well,
No,
Glenda has
come
a
on.
nice butt and
She had nice.
boobs.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what would be really good if y'all licked it off each other. That would be a shit,
That's what
wouldn't
I'm
it?
talking about.
That's pay-per-view.
Sold.
That's pay-per-view.
I'll pay.
I'll pay.
And our view. Let's go to Marie Callen. Let's get some motherfucking pie.
Oh, my
That
God.
would be the shit. I watch that shit all night long. I'll be drinking champagne. Look at them bitches. Oh my God.
Cheryl said, I'll view. That's hilarious.
Oh, God. Go to the phones. Who's that next caller, Cheryl?
Man, that would be great. Especially if it was like boysenberry, blackberry, and a nipple pop out of the
Boysenberry and blackberry.
Yeah.
I'll place the pie.
That's it. Okay, who gonna be the pie? One of y'all gotta pretend to be the pie. Wait, Big Ben from Kentucky's on the line. Big Ben.
Big Ben, Parliament.
Big Ben.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
What's up,
We
Big
did
Ben?
all right.
up?
Negative campaign ads. Does it bother you? You like them or what? Or
I like them. I like the mudslinging. It just goes to show, you know, that people are still human out there. You know what I'm saying? They nasty, deceitful, and they'll do whatever to get on top.
what if you found? Ooh, to get on top.
I know I will.
Thank you. Well, what if you found out that a candidate that was law and order, but before they became a law and order candidate, they used to be the biggest drug kingpin
Ooh, yeah.
on the whole West Coast? Would you still vote for him?
Yeah, so they know how to get that money. Bring it hey, and my vote for Portis is Pete's cow.
Peach cobbler.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got one lemon meringue, one peach cobbler.
And she kind of looked like peach cobbler.
Yeah. She got that peach cobbler look.
color.
Yeah.
Okay, so what pie Glenda gonna use?
With cinnamon on it.
With vanilla ice cream. Apple pie.
Oh, he's
a la
speechless. he's speechless.
Apple pie. a la
I know
mode.
he's speechless. Apple pie a la mode. Let's go to, is this the real
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey? Spacey from New Orleans.
Baby.
Hey, darling. Negative campaign ass. How you feel about him? Like him, love him?
Hey, it really don't matter to me. But what I told is, y'all got to
that's
check
my
out
boy.
this guy in New York that's running for governor with the rent is too damn high part.
Oh, my God.
yes.
That dude is crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But-
Like comedy show last night.
But he was right, though. The shit he was saying was absolutely right. He did his whole rap about rent too high. You can't put food on the table and everything. And then he had the audience calling back, doing call and response. And so you remembered what he said.
Rent was too damn high party.
Yep, he was hilarious. And then didn't Cuomo have a good, he just jumped right in there with him and made him laugh. I think Cuomo's going to win it. Hey, Spacey, I love the sound of your voice. You're now platinum VIP diamond.
That's Christopher Wallace right there.
Who?
It's Christopher Wallace from last week.
Really? He sound different.
You remember in all
I know, he
I
didn't
know.
sound,
I
it didn't
remember
sound
all
as
of them.
congested as last time. It sound different, sound clearer. Well, you want me to do Rodney from West Virginia? Is that
Yeah, I wanted to throw in, since speaking of mudslinging, Democratic rep Alan Grayson of Florida sought to cast his GOP opponent Daniel Webster as a religious extremist and labeled him Taliban Dan.
Alabama. Damn.
somebody getting out the car?
Yeah.
Hey, Spacey. Hey, nice talking to you, player. Hang up, nigga.
And then, so is it true? Okay, so for Democrats, it appears that they are portraying Republicans as advocates of privatizing Social Security and sending jobs overseas. That scares the older people, you know, so they think you're going to privatize Social Security because everybody been paying into it. And then the Republicans want to paint Democrats as tax and spend. England, that's Kyle. Yep.
I have an announcement for all the Foxxhole fellas out there. This is good news. Marie Callender has a pie sale. All pie $6.99.
And speaking of 69, we I would love to watch. I'm telling you, that would be the best pay-per-view in the history of mankind.
Just
You
so
guys
y'all know.
could retire.
We need to send the address out to the Foxxhole fans. This place will be full of
How
pie.
much?
Next Tuesday for
We're
Show's
going
birthday.
to negotiate off the air how much we could get to have Portis and Glenda jump in a vat of pie
There it is.
and just roll around in
A
it.
pie off?
Yep, you ain't got to lick each other. But if
Just
you
roll around.
accidentally,
Why not?
because they not going to do it.
Okay.
Damn,
We'd
Cheryl.
have to get in the
You
hundred
just
of
put your
mi-
foot down, too.
Because they not. We'd have to get in the hundreds of thousands of dollars to get them to
We
lick
could
each
get
other with
that.
pie on them. Shit.
We got Sheryl Underwood money around here, Cheryl. Don't trip.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I fuck that. I use some of somebody else's money that live with me. I ain't gonna say who. All that good ass government money she get. Because I get a return on my investment. If I had Portis and Glenda naked in a vat of pies licking on each other, shit. I'd be the biggest baller in entertainment. I'd be on Forbes magazine. How this bitch take two beautiful women and one pie and make a fortune. I sell the uncut version. That should be gangster. What? You think Jamie would do the music? He redo Blame It on Alcohol, Blame It on the Pie. Oh, do this one? Rodney from West Virginia. Where you at, Rodney?
One thing I wanted to talk about is that negative campaigns. Here in West Virginia, they don't even really say anything about the candidates. All they do is say, like the governor here is trying to run for citizens. They say that he's affiliated with Barack Obama, and that's it. They don't say nothing bad. That's all they got to say. And then they got the governor putting out commercials trying to, like, distance himself from Barack Obama. What kind of stuff is that?
That's right. Is the governor is a Democrat?
Oh, yeah.
And see, that's what I don't like. I don't like whatever President Bush was doing. You didn't see Republicans distancing themselves like that against President Bush.
Right.
Like you see pussy ass, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say pussy ass Democrats. Okay, because a lot of good Democrats. Democrats distance themselves from Obama where they don't even want to be campaigning with him. Things like that. He's the president
Right.
that got elected, and he overwhelmingly elected So I don't like that bullshit. They need to man up and back him.
The thing about it is, West Virginia is so racist. You know, the undertones are terrible. About a week or so ago, Clinton came and campaigned for Manchin. But the thing about it is, they really don't say anything bad about Barack. They just mention his name, and the whole thing is there. You know, and all the ads is all white people, and you know, it's just kind of it's representative of West Virginia, and it's sad because there are 2 or 3 black people here. You know, and it's just terrible.
Well, maybe if we could get this voting season to a point where, you know, we're not going to let somebody decide for us. You know,
I agree.
We're going to make sure we vote ourselves. And that's everybody in the country, whether you're for the president or against the president. If you're not part of the political process, then I just look at you as part of the problem, or you can't say shit.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
It is what it is. Thank you, darling. Thank you for calling. Negative campaign ads, you know, I'm just saying, I like them. I think they make money. Whoever producing them, sometimes that shit be funny as hell. If you listen to go to them southern towns, that should be funny. Go ahead. They be like, don't vote for Jay, he sleeps with a pig. And then they'll show a pig in a necklace, sitting in the bed. You know, they do bullshit like that. They do the wildest shit. They do the wildest shit in the world. You know, or they'll have a horse talking. You know. I wouldn't be a horse's ass if I voted for so and so. I'll tell you, here's the country music, and the horse ass start talking. You know, it's the best shit in the world. I personally like them. So what were you gonna say, Ignace Kyle?
You know, you talk about the negative campaign ads. I got my homegirl Linda Lynn, number 10, just hate on me because she said I sounded like I was supporting Meg Whitman. So let me back up.
You fuck her though.
Yeah, I would. I beat it for that eBay money.
Really?
I just closed my eyes. Tight.
That's a negative ad showing the picture.
He said I just closed my eyes.
So much
tight.
love, Linda Lynn, number 10. I will close my eyes.
Oh
my God.
Both of y'all killing me because what you Kelly said, that's a negative ad right there.
Remember when Eddie Murphy asked old girl if he could turn off the lights even darker? Can you make it darker in here?
Oh my God. Well, she was wearing a nice suit today on her nose. She looked.
Talking about Eartha? Oh, you talking about
Meg Whitman. I think Eartha Kitt is going on to be with God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, shit, how's your mom tripping?
See, you and Sarah Palin quoting
here we
Yogi
go.
Berra. So what he used to say, Yogi Berra's still alive. Okay, and speaking of entertainment, hey, see, that's called a segue for this. When we come back, we got There's No Business Like Show Business with OG Portis and Glenda the Good Witch with the Great G-Spot. And then we're going to get in some Colin Kelly Talk Sports. We're going to talk about headbutting and shit. People be fine. And who's this cute guy that they keep showing?
I know, they keep showing him, and he is so cute.
You think he got a pointed head underneath his hat? Is he the Yankees?
He can keep the hat on.
You talking about
Josh Hamilton?
Joe Girardi?
No, whatever the coach is, we're going to get his name and Portis. Go to the internet so we can get his vital statistics. And if he has a Facebook page or a Twitter page, we're going to get on that too because he is gorgeous. Yeah. Ladies will tell you exactly.
I can tell you.
Okay, so when we do Colin Kelly's Talk Sports, ladies, we give you a heads up on this cute guy and find out what he does for the Yankees. And maybe we can get over there and
oh my God.
Yeah, or something. But we're going to do entertainment.
Who's that?
Robert
With the hair?
Who was it, James?
Who's that with the beard? Oh my God,
Second
he's
baseman.
handsome too. Okay, so
Oh my God, who's that?
Brian McKnight.
All right.
We are watching, who is that, the Texas?
Yankees in Texas.
And this is the World Series?
No, it's ALCS, but close
Okay,
to
what
it.
is that? What is
American League Championship Series.
Okay, when we get into sports, y'all gonna explain what the fuck y'all just said.
That's cool.
But we're gonna do entertainment first. We gonna play a song, right?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Back it up.
Wait,
Until they back it up, because we just missed it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, here it goes. No, we missed it.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's on the first one. I know that. Yeah, turn that up. Who is that?
That's was it the Coasters? No, is it the Coasters?
I don't know.
How old could I be? If I'm right.
Stacey
If I'm
McQueen?
right, damn it. I think it's the Coasters. It's the Coasters. Damn, I'm old.
Sorry, Cheryl.
Well, you know, speaking of coasting,
Yeah.
Glenda, I hear you're coasting in a wonderful BMW.
Yes. I love my brand new BMW. North American BMW is our new partner with the Foxxhole, as you all know. I've had my
Get your man count up too now.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
The man count It's pretty high. It's pretty high. I'm very pleased with the count. Thanks to my brand new BMW. I've gone to my girl's bridal shower over the weekend, and I pulled up in front of the Paddington Tea Room in Beverly Hills in my BMW. I was styling and profiling, and it was a nice occasion, and hanging out with my son and his friends. You know, I'm a MILF now.
Was the son cock blocking?
No, my son doesn't cock block. They're not scared of my son. Guys are not scared of my son. They approach with especially with my BMW.
Yeah, the BMW.
It's sexy. It's sleek. It's a hybrid, which is a good thing.
That's wonderful. So you looking good and
saving money for
and
sure.
helping the environment.
All of the above. Thank you so much, North American BMW, for making me look so good. And we here at the Foxxhole understand that you are keeping us connected with the audience, and thank you for partnering with us.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
There's no business like show business with Succulent Stacy and Glenda, the good witch, with the G-spot on the Sheryl Underwood
Great G-spot.
What happened to my great G-spot?
Well, maybe because he never had a chance to get into it.
They should have let me record it.
I know. Probably wouldn't even get the damn words out.
You ain't lying. I would have been like steak ass Glenda.
Who won't give me no more of that G-spot?
I love for real.
Who cut me off from the G-spot store?
I need another 1,000.
Okay, so what's going on in entertainment?
Well, Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats, they welcome a baby boy.
What's the baby name?
Congratulations.
I like
Keys.
I like
She
Alicia
gave
Keys.
birth Thursday night in New York to a son named Egypt Dean. That's a very handsome name.
Isn't there already somebody named Egypt in the radio?
That's a female.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An Egyptian lover.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Can we play some of that?
You know what I like about Alicia Keys, Cheryl?
What?
Didn't Swiss Beats leave his wife for her?
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think they was already kind of
It just lets me know that, you know, no good niggas is still in style, so. So Alicia Keys, I love you.
And she is.
It's her
No
first.
good niggas.
It's Alicia's first child, and Beats' fourth.
She seemed very happy.
Yes, she does. She tweeted that she was so happy. She has never experienced a love like this before, and I totally can relate to that.
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, you mean about the
goodness,
baby?
You, have the
when
baby.
had
You
that-
see that little face, and you just, oh my God, you think you love your husband. You see that little face.
And she
That is
was
a
so
love.
thick with the baby. She was so fine in that
Was
black
she?
and the BET Awards.
Yeah, she held really good.
She did.
You think Mariah Carey? Do y'all like the way Mariah Carey look?
She just pregnant.
Really?
Is she really pregnant?
I think she is.
You think she pregnant, Portis?
And it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
They haven't said that she is.
Did you
but I
know
just
how
think she
she's
is.
always showing her belly?
Yeah.
She hasn't showed her belly in a while.
And her
Yeah.
face looks full and chunky.
I think Michelle Obama's going to get pregnant.
That's what I already said. She still thinks so.
Y'all so stupid, both of y'all.
Have you seen those pictures of the first lady working out?
Yeah, she looks great.
She
Did you
does.
see her playing football?
I did see those pictures.
No disrespect, but my
football, she looks
homeboy was like, "There's finally some ass."
There is. Michelle looked good in the little. She was playing football.
Yeah,
I
she
saw the
playing
internet
football.
pictures. She
Yeah.
looking good.
Look at James.
I
James
enjoyed
is
that.
even.
Yeah, right.
That
So
was
you
the
were
first
hit.
time I was
So you were
attracted.
hit. Even though you're a Republican, you were still a hit if you
course.
could.
Yeah.
That was the first time I started looking good, Cheryl.
Really?
She was
What do
playing
you mean
football on
the
the white.
first time?
I never really was attracted till I started playing
Well,
football.
she always
was
looks
looking good.
dignified.
Yeah, but
for
she
you.
was
This
looking like
was get
an
it.
athlete. You know, I like
Get it good.
athlete
Let's
type.
get it good.
I seen her on the campaign trail, and she had on like a little sexy.
Yeah, she was great.
Go get him dressed.
I thought she looked great at the inauguration. Some of the events. That
Yeah.
I thought she
She
looked
is
fantastic.
she's the one who got me into the jump rope boot camp classes because she was
Really?
jumping rope.
Was that the secret?
Wow.
Yeah.
I would love to see
I
that.
would join
I
that.
would
Oh,
too.
God.
And you
gotta
know
see it.
what? Especially if I was squirting you with a water hose while you
Listen
was
to
jumping
you,
rope.
Cheryl.
That's Sheryl Underwood, ladies and gentlemen.
love
Every
Cheryl.
Tuesday on the Foxxhole.
That would be the coolest shit in the world. No, I got it. Kyle and Kelly holding the double dutch
There you
while
go.
Portis and Glenda jump double dutch.
There it
and I
is.
squirt them with hot popcorn oil.
Hell yeah.
my God.
Hey, that's
God.
must see
Like that
TV.
butter, like that butter flavoring that
Yep.
we love.
Yep.
Squirt you with that. Like it's not hot, it's just warm
Yep.
enough. Then
And greasy.
And then
Oh,
Luscious
God.
Latte, the intern
Luscious
runs
Latte.
up and hits y'all with some popcorn sauce.
Okay, Portis, in other entertainment news.
Well, our boy T.I. is headed back to the
To the
Slammer.
Slammer. That's a shame.
I heard he cried like a bitch. Is that true?
I don't know. Did he?
Somebody call in and tell me whoever was in the courtroom.
He was
in
pleading.
Atlanta.
I heard he was
pleading for his
with the judge.
freedom now.
Yeah.
That's shiesty.
I already did a Petey Green.
Not Petey Green, you stupid.
Yeah. Okay. You watched the Petey Green movie with Don Cheadle.
Talk
to me.
Okay, boy, did he do a Petey Green by having a boy go up on the roof?
That was very
well. That's the other T.I. news is that supposedly T.I. talked a man down from jumping off of a building, but some believe that it was a hoax, a publicity stunt.
That's the Petey Green right there. He did a Petey Green, and
because
it
that
didn't
was
work.
very suspect.
Why you call T.I. of all people?
Well, T.I. heard it over there. He heard it on the radio,
right,
and drove over there.
But did the guy say he wanted to talk to T.I.?
No.
Yeah. You probably just saw him in Takers and said, "No, I'm out."
I thought, because when I heard about it, I thought, oh wow, that's great. I said, wait a minute, that's a bit too
right. It's the Petey Green. That's right. He did a Petey Green because Petey Green, when he did it, they paroled him.
Right.
Well, you know, that's bad when a brother can't even get love from the Petey Green. White girl get 13 days. No offense, Jim Kelly.
It's cool.
But that's just ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
Well, nobody told him to be doing drugs in the Maybach and trying to make a U-turn in the middle of Sunset Boulevard. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but why couldn't they have put him in rehab? You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
obviously has a drug problem.
True.
But did he?
But they were quick to throw Lindsay Lohan and then they let Paris.
Paris got to walk.
On the wrist.
Okay, white Jim Kelly. Okay, weigh in as all things white here. Is there a difference? No, because that's why he's here to weigh in on all things white, things that we would not understand because we do not have.
It's a white thing you wouldn't understand.
That's right. It's a white thing you wouldn't understand. That's right. You know, good credit, shit like that. You know, so why? I think the difference is he had the gun charges, more violent perception, things that are being done that could have harmed other people, as opposed to Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan, who are only self-destructing within themselves. What do you think?
Yeah, and well, I wouldn't argue the fact of him getting lesser time than them. I think they deserve a lot too. I think both of them should be in there, especially like when Lohan was in there with the. Nails painted, wasn't it an FU to the judge and everything? Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they should have got away with it. I'm saying if one go to jail, everybody go to jail.
Right.
It shouldn't be a difference, but it is a class system in our penal system.
And and I think African Americans, we know that shit we can't do. We know we can't do that shit. And other people can get away with it. We know we can't get away with that shit.
And they know how many niggas on a Maybach in this motherfucking town.
For real. I think the list is 4.
Like I heard the Maybach, you need a driver. They
it's
weren't
supposed
to
be.
It was like a big ass limousine.
It's supposed to be.
I have sad news, everyone.
Oh no.
Tom Bosley from Happy Days.
Mr. C?
Yeah.
Mr. C. Howard Cunningham.
Oh my God.
Glad bad.
He died. He's dead at 83.
He was Father Dowling Mysteries. He played priest in that. And
yes, he sure
They
did.
said he turned it down. He turned down the Happy Days role. He didn't want it. And then he reread the script. And it was one of his.
And it happened to be his
that was
biggest.
a great show.
Biggest and there was something else that he was on. It was Happy Days.
Diagnosis Murder?
No, he was
Love American Style, Night Gallery.
Oh my God! Ooh,
the Debbie Reynolds Show.
He was always popular with garbage bags.
Glad.
Garbage bag guy.
Glad.
He sure was.
But then he had another. I thought he had another series
from 1984 to 1988. He co-starred with Angela Lansbury's Murder She Wrote.
That's what I said. What did I say?
What did you say?
I said the Diagnosis Murder.
But you know what was great? I'm gonna tell you. I did Magic Johnson's roast, and that was when all the people that came to the Friars Club, and he and Monty Hall.
Wow,
in the
that's what you do.
audience.
Oh my goodness, really?
And I was really scared. I was second to the last to go up, and everybody had these great stories about magic where they roasted him and stuff. And they said certain things were off limits, that we weren't going to roast him about, which I wouldn't have done that anyway. But they got to a point, and they had who's a good guy? That's Jeffrey Ross. He's always a great roaster, right? And they had the one guy. Yeah, he was there, and then they had another guy that used to play a mobster all the time, and he was in Analyze This. The guy with the kind of big nose, and I think he just died recently. Well, he tore the roof off the sucker. And so I thought, well, what can I do? So I just thought from the guys that I would drink with, the Jewish comics that I would drink with, how you do a roast. I laid the whole room out, and Tom Bosley and Monty Hall and this older gentleman who used to work for a Columbia Pictures when Lou Wasserman was alive came up to me and said, "Little lady, you should be a friar because that's how you do a roast." Because I talked about everybody. I used every racial slur. It was horrible, and they were laughing, so it was really, really cool. So I'm really
and Tom Bosley loved it.
Yeah, he did. He really liked it. I was like, when he started walking toward me, and I recognized him.
Oh damn,
Mr.
C gonna be mad at me.
I thought I was in trouble.
He gonna sit me down and the music gonna play.
Yep, that's what I thought. I thought he was gonna send me up to my room like they did.
Like
that Chuck, remember Chuck the tall one that played basketball?
Oh, you mean
They sent him up to his
Ted?
room. Is that the one?
That was the dude that was on Revenge of the Nerds, Al Bundy's friend.
Is that the one that they sent him up there and he never came back?
Wasn't
the
that?
son that played basketball.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about somebody else.
Okay. Wait a minute. Before we do, why is Kanye? What's up with Kanye? Why he can't go to Walmart?
Because his new album, which is titled
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
The album cover is I know he's not surprised it can't be in
Well,
Walmart.
what is it? It's two naked things?
It's like two naked evil monsters
They were saying something about
having laying on top of each other.
I saw the album cover and it has it looks like a white girl with the tail and it has like her breast kind of bleeped out and stuff. I was offended because I couldn't see the titties.
Yeah, I can see on that.
And I was
It's a drawing. It's not an actual picture, but there's a black monster and a white monster.
I thought it was Amber Rose and Kanye. From a distance, I said, "Is that
I thought it was Lady
depiction of
Gaga and
Amber
Kanye.
Rose or something?"
But what is the devil thing? Why am I hearing
Why
the devil
wasn't Lady
thing?
Gaga?
It looks very
Why is it
because it
has a tail.
looks sort of demonic.
Demonic and Satan.
It just looked crazy to me.
Yeah. So anyway, they banned his album from Walmart because of the cover.
Why couldn't it just put something over the cover like a brown?
Like the 5 Heartbeats.
Well, it may have something to do with the content too. It might have a parental advisory label.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they sell guns in Walmart too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they sell hip hop with parental. They just
You
bleep
get
it.
some guns and little Debbie's.
Good bullets.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You go, let me tell you something. Walmart is the best store in the world. Two places I can't go. Target and Walmart. Wow.
Yeah,
Goes
you
down.
lose your mind.
You go in there for one thing. And you know what else?
Yeah.
That goddamn popcorn they be popping.
In Walmart?
That sound like Kmart.
Target.
That's
okay.
Target. Okay.
It makes me want to shop.
Target, that's not.
Even
all
more.
the families own
That's a rich
all
people.
the sports franchises.
Really?
Oh, this show.
I know.
they?
I haven't been here, but I got to bring up my ex co-worker Chelsea. Did you all talk about her?
Oh, Chelsea Handler and 50 Cent supposed to really be
Oh,
dating.
yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah, but I'm thinking the Nick Cannon situation.
Oh, well, he was talking about her like a dog.
But she sent him that picture of a grape soda.
What is that about?
And I've never really thought of that as being
Racial?
Well, they
No,
say
what
that black people like
I
grapes.
love it. Do you like
Grape
I
soda,
love
grape
grape soda.
blunts.
grape blunt. See, I don't know about the
I know.
blunt.
What's a grape blunt?
But I like grape soda, and I'm thinking,
Well, it's just good ass shit. Grape
Love
jelly?
grape
Okay,
soda.
but wait a minute. What's a
I've
grape
never heard a
blunt?
white person say that, Jim Kelly.
They
What's it
make
really?
like watermelon
they
and
make
stuff, Erica?
flavored covered weed rat.
So you can taste it when you drag,
Yeah.
when you take a drag.
Right.
That is racist.
So supposedly,
Allegedly.
supposedly she tweeted that Nick was going on a comedy tour, and who's going to do the comedy? So he got mad and said, "Okay, I'm gonna come back at your ass as soon as I finish working." And then she tweeted a picture of a grape soda, and then he came back and flipped out on her on Twitter.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to figure out what is the problem with grape
Grape
soda.
soda. I guess that's like saying we eat watermelon, we drink grape
Yeah.
pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Why, Jim Kelly? Go to the meeting, infiltrate, figure out what.
Have you ever heard that about us, James?
Nah, great. No.
Nope.
Because you ain't never brought a 6-pack of grape soda over. Look, I'm trying to get
I'm not going to now.
Yeah.
Right. You go in there. That
Scratch
would be
that
fucked up
idea.
too, right? You like, oh, that grape soda you got, and them grapes and that grape jelly you got in your trunk.
So
I reached out.
I'm trying to get her to call in or come on.
Who, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Tell her I've been on her show. I would just like to hear, how big is 50 Cent's dick?
I don't think she's fucking him though.
You don't think so?
No.
Really? I'd pay to see that.
I don't think she's fucking
I'd pay
him.
to
Well,
see that.
50 does like older women.
Chelsea don't want no black man. She's just acting like she's a...
Shit.
No, she
All right,
don't.
No.
Hey, if it's in dick good enough to make Vivica Fox break into his house.
Well,
Hilarious.
yeah.
if she did it.
But I know she will get
girl.
slick. She will get slick with the racial shit. I'm witness to that shit. I've experienced.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, speaking of white chicks and being racist, Lisa Lampanelli just got married.
To who?
To an Italian guy.
Really?
Oh, of course.
Not the guy that's on the sports.
She married I don't think he's in the entertainment business. I think he's a regular.
She's a really good person in real life. I mean,
really, I like
she's
her.
The queen
I mean,
of mean, but
yeah, they say the queen of mean, and then they say no more black dicks for Lisa Lampanelli.
Nigga, you know what? I hate, Greg Girardo passed on, God rest his soul, but
yes,
he's
one
of the greatest roasters, right? But he used to light her up. And I mean, everybody would talk about how much, because she was in love with a black guy when she first started her career, and she was on the road and the guy would, be around and stuff. But she's a really good person. Some of her jokes kind of crossed the line too, but hey. Funny is funny. It is what it is. So, and we're not going to talk about the new pictures of Kanye?
No, we got to go to sports.
I know, Portis, but you put it on the show.
That's all right. We'll get to it another time.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Enough about Kanye.
We'll leave him out. And Vivica, you are my girl, but call us and tell us how that 50 Cent dick is.
Yeah.
I want to know
the climb
that.
through the window dick. I want to know what that's
because
like.
I ain't never did nothing.
I had some scratch a car dick. I ain't had no climb through the window dick.
Really? You keyed White Jim Kelly's car?
Yeah, I did.
She got pissed.
Oh
yeah. What'd you do?
I thought you said Kyle. I got nervous.
You gave her a break?
Hey.
Chris Brown to me.
No.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to enforce the law.
Y'all was fighting in the street. Get the fuck out of the way.
We can fight too.
Let's hold on sports.
I was screaming.
What happened? There you go! Oh my God. I would pay to see that shit for real.
It's happened more than once.
But you know what? I would pay to see you two fight and Portis jump in and try to break it up. Then her bra come off.
Oh, Lord.
And then all three of y'all start fucking each other. Good ass shit. and then ignorant ass collar show up with the dash cam.
There it is.
And dash cam. Yeah.
And a boner.
Yeah, fill it out.
Ooh, dumb bitch.
And a pie. Okay, it's time to talk about sports. Okay.
All right, Sheryl Underwood. So it's been going. All right, NFL right now, they losing. They're getting a little nervous because they've been hitting hard and.
Cause somebody got butted with a helmet.
What's up, Jim Kelly?
Couple of people, yeah. There's been 3 people who got suspended today for.
They got suspended or they got.
No,
fined?
I'm sorry, they got fined.
And the NFL's talking about possibly suspending NFL players.
Right, where there's a lot of gray area involved with that because you don't know what's illegal or legal, and it's such a high-speed game. That you
they're
can't
trying
really...
to protect the players, but it's just, to me, I mean, I understand you want to protect the players, but, I mean, how much are you going to soften the game?
Yeah, it's overblown right now. One of the guys got fined. There's no, one of the guys shouldn't have got fined at all, and he got fined like $70,000, but I don't know how you change this. I mean, that's what it's like. It'd be like boxing without punching the guy. I mean,
that's what I
But
think.
why do you have to headbutt somebody to knock
It's going
them
too
down?
fast. You're not purposely trying to do it. But the sport's too fast. It's too high contact.
It's going fast and they're leading. I mean, I understand if you come off your feet and put your head down, but a lot of times they're just trying to lay somebody out. And what I don't like about the rule is they're talking about even if the hit is too violent, they might suspend people. I'm like, what are you talking about?
And that's the problem. I understand like the helmet to helmet and all that kind of stuff. They're trying to crack down on that, but that's where the gray area comes. You don't know what you can or cannot do.
I played safety, Sheryl, and as a safety, you
and
like,
what is a
oh damn
okay,
safety?
I'm gonna play you some safety then. How about that? You ain't gonna be safe. Say something else that ain't gonna be real safe for you. How about that, Anna man?
Okay, wait a minute. While y'all having y'all little love argument, what's the name of the guy that played for the Yankees we want to find? Who
Joe
is?
Girardi.
He's the manager.
He's the manager.
Yeah.
Look him up, Portis, so we can find out stuff about him, like his age and shit like that.
He's probably in his mid-40s, somewhere
That's
around
good.
there.
That's good.
What's up
Okay.
with Junior Seau, man?
Junior
Oh my
Seau's
God,
in
he
trouble.
drove off the thing. So he beat up he allegedly beat up somebody.
Yeah.
Right, his girlfriend.
His living girlfriend.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, and then they let him out of jail at 2:30 in the morning,
Yep.
and then he was driving his car, and he had said he was sleepy.
That's
and
what
it
he
went off the
said.
cliff like motherfucking Mannix and shit.
Like, pretty big cliff, too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like how they used to do in the 70s when that shit would go off, like Rockford Falls and some kind of bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And it just tumbled, and this motherfucker just walked away from that shit.
No, they took him to the hospital.
Yeah, he was released today.
Yeah. I mean,
But he
was
didn't look
fine.
bad, I mean.
No. But that's like the difference, because like Malibu cliffs are just like sand and stuff compared to like somewhere out in the country.
We are
There's
not
no
trying to
way.
help anybody drive off a cliff.
Kill yourself, nigga.
In Malibu,
But
you
they
walk
say
the
it's not
cliffs and
related.
survive.
There's no alcohol or anything involved.
Really?
Yeah. But the
He said he
girlfriend was
fired.
25. That's what I was impressed
my
by.
gosh.
That's pretty cool.
25-year-old?
Hell yeah. That
Yeah,
was
you
cool.
got it. When you was an old motherfucker fucking a 25-year-old, sometimes you got
I
it.
got to give him props for that.
Yeah, got to push her off of you or something like
Well,
that.
she was driving his ass crazy. She drove his ass over a
See,
cliff.
there you go.
Damn.
Women
Junior
do that.
Seau is fine, though. What's he doing now? How's he making money?
He's retired.
He's still
He
got
made
some
a
money.
restaurant out
Still
there.
got money in Lee?
Yeah, he's
He got a
still
good
living down in
restaurant?
San Diego.
Really?
They got a restaurant down there in San Diego.
Wow.
Really? Okay, so are they doing, what is,
ALCS?
yeah, what is that?
The ALCS is the American League Championship Series. It's basically the Final Four. They have the National League Championship Series. Then they have the American League Championship. Who's in is it Giants and
Giants and Phillies right now.
And there's and then they play each other, and then they play each other, and then the winners go to the World Series.
That'll be next
October's
week,
the
probably.
best time for sports. Sheryl
Yeah.
Underwood.
And that's why they used to call the Reggie guy Mr. October.
That's why.
Right, exactly.
It used to be the World
Reggie
Series
Jackson.
was in October, but now it kind of got pushed back.
It's still at the end of October. It used to be earlier, but it still ends about a week from
But
now.
that's good. So okay. So then what's happening in the NBA now? Then
preseason.
That's the preseason.
Yeah, the regular season will open next week, towards the end of next week.
Wow.
We got to get our picks in.
Yeah.
Got to. Hey, we should have a pool. Can we do that?
I don't know if we can do it.
And what's that little game that they used to play where you had the little square thing?
With the little pegs where you you talking about bingo?
No, I love bingo.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. We're taking pics by the pool?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Glenda's
cool.
so
I
stupid.
love y'all. Can I just tell y'all
stupid.
something? I love y'all today. Y'all so up on it.
I want to see Glenda by the pool. I want to see that booty.
I just want to see y'all in the jacuzzi. So, okay, what is he? What's going on?
Joe Girardi is from Peoria, Illinois, which is Richard Pryor.
Okay.
And he's 47, and he's pretty fine.
He's gorgeous. Okay, wait a minute.
Before New York.
Italian?
Is he married?
Oh, wait, Jim
Yeah.
Kelly can tell you all this stuff.
Before New York, he was a manager of
why-
Florida Marlins. Before that, he
Jim
played
Kelly
for the New
knows
York
all this
Yankees.
stuff.
He looked better with the hat on.
Before
Let my
that, he
man
played
school
for
y'all.
the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs.
Of course.
Really?
He's been around forever.
Does he have any brothers?
You know, I never asked him that.
Okay, that's right. He got some big
Oh, so
ass.
you met him before?
I did when I was young. Yeah.
Can you introduce him?
Was he nice?
He used to be like
Get him on
stacked,
the- bring him
built.
Ooh, he looked good in that one. Is that his
Serious,
baseball
I'd
card?
say.
Ooh, goddamn. Okay, go to his like. Ooh, shit, he looked good
He's
right
cute.
there. Yeah.
He's probably one of the
Okay,
best managers in the league.
would he come on this show and does he smell good?
You know, I don't think he would come on the show, but he could. It could happen.
Right.
I'll come.
He
come
might
on the
be
show.
a free agent at the end of the year too.
Yeah, especially
in baseball
if
terms.
things not going well for the Yankees right now.
Oh, so he might be
Speaking of
released
not
as
going
being
well.
manager.
Nah, he won't. But
Did Brett have his meeting today?
who?
Brett.
Yes, Brett Favre had his meetings today about it.
Oh, what happened?
It hasn't came out yet, but he did talk to them. He shouldn't be affected by this week because he plays Green Bay. So
He
Wow,
lost
they wouldn't
he
want to do
lost
that.
an
I don't think they're gonna do
endorsement.
Did
He
he?
did?
Advertising.
He didn't lose Wrangler, did he?
Who'd he lose?
I think
better
it
not
was
would.
Wrangler.
No
Oh,
way.
pull it up and
It
find
was Jeep. I think Wrangler.
Oh, it was
Jeep.
G. Not
Wrangler?
G.
Oh, that-
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Jeep.
hang on.
Yeah,
Let's-
Wrangler.
Yes,
let
we
me
find
just-
out. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
And then Joe Girardi, his name is, was it Giradi?
Yeah.
Joe, hit him up. He looks very nice.
He's good,
I would,
but he's in trouble right now.
because they losing.
They're
Is
losing,
that why?
and they'll be down 3 games to
Can't
1.
lose.
Damn.
And the
That's
best of 7.
Steinbrenner. Is that Steinbrenner?
Yeah, he passed away
Yeah,
this
he
year.
is so cute.
But does his sons have that same
Right.
genetic tendency
Oh, yeah.
to fire motherfucker when they
You
lose?
have to yell at people?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Ooh,
Runs the
Lord.
thing. They won't
Yeah.
fire Girardi.
look at him when he was younger. Look at him when he got a Facebook page. Ooh, shit.
Yes.
Y'all stupid.
See, I'm not doing that.
Well, you know, Glenda
he
was
like he got a
impressed.
beautiful street wife.
Yeah,
She didn't even see the picture. She just saw the check.
yeah.
He's a Libra.
It's a whole lot of paper.
Who's a Libra though? Okay, look at when is his birthday, Portis?
October 14th, 1964.
That was
Oh.
this week.
Yeah, that was.
He's a Libra
Saturday.
too.
It's a lot of birthdays.
Saturday?
It's God. So you know what that means?
Yeah,
Our
he
parents
been
was
fucking
fucking in
when-
January.
Damn,
Real
okay.
deep.
I
So what
know.
happened? Portis?
Everybody.
What'd you find about Brett Favre?
hang on.
Who he lose?
I gotta find it. Hang on. But
Like 14th
in the
is last
meantime,
Thursday.
Oh, we're going to get some Sex and Minutes Serious in there, and we always try to link it to our wonderful, exciting poll question. Our poll question was, how do negative campaign ads influence your vote? Sex and Minutes Serious question is, has a negative review on your fucking ever influenced your desire to stop fucking?
Oh, wait, I missed that.
Has a negative review on your fucking ever influence your desire to stop fucking? Like if
wow.
somebody, if it wasn't good, or
Bad review.
or if they said like Kyle had a small one,
Oh,
would
no, they
you-
wouldn't say that.
Would you
Kyle
not
was
try
lying.
it?
or if they said why Jim Kelly
No.
dick was so
If
big,
they said that to me, I'd pull it out on the spot. Let's just say
Did
that.
say that one.
Well, I heard you did have a small one.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Shit.
Pull it out.
All right, that's cool.
See, I don't never have to worry about that shit.
Y'all
You
can
ain't never
sword
heard
fight
that.
with your dick, huh?
No.
So if somebody said, okay, pause. If somebody was sleeping with you and they didn't roll over like and just get that bitch ass look in their face like I'm so in love or whatever, would you go, damn, I need to get my skills together? Would that influence you to change or do anything different?
I don't know. I mean, it depends what it is.
I would go studying, and I would make sure I came back harder the next time. No pun intended.
So you would go back to the person that
it
really
could be the person.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
does it have to be me?
No. She gonna leave a satisfied customer. We gonna do this again. We gonna try this again.
I care less if she is or not.
As long as you bust your nut.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
So if you didn't satisfy, unless you like the girl,
I don't care if I hate her. I can't have bad
that.
press because you gotta understand, Sheryl Underwood. When I beat that up good, she gonna tell a friend. When she tell a friend, then that's gonna get me in.
Now you beat that up.
She ain't gonna tell her.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
No.
Hey, dumb bitch. Where? Trust me, Sheryl.
Hey.
They still dumb enough to tell a friend.
No.
Yes, they do.
I ain't telling shit.
I don't need a business
I
card.
don't want nobody looking all up in your face like,
I would lie.
I want to try some of it.
If it was really good dick, I would lie.
I ain't telling a bitch
I would go,
dick
it's horrible.
good. No, bitch. You
It
don't need
feel
to
like
know all
pop
that.
rocks on his dick every time he put it in me. How is he?
Stay away.
He all right. He all right.
I was like, his big balls be killing
I
me.
ain't telling him
But a little bitty dick is horrible. I would lie. I would lie. Especially if it's really, really good. Oh, yeah. I would say, ooh, he don't eat no pussy.
He don't do shit.
He's thick.
I tell him like Alpha Beta back in the day. Tell a friend.
No.
He'll be
I'm
like,
not
why
telling
your
anybody.
girlfriends be looking at me all stupid and turn their nose up? I was like, I don't
Because I said, when you come, you shit at the same time.
I'm coming.
Oh, God.
Shut up.
I would do everything I could if I was you see? Especially if it was really good dick. Oh, my God. Horrible.
Hate you.
I had a
Watch out
girlfriend
for
ask
haters,
me,
y'all.
is his dick big?
Yes,
Really?
it is.
Yeah,
That's
she
my
caught me
type of
off
friend.
guard, and I
I mean,
told her
but
Would that piss you
what
off?
if
Honestly,
what
what'd you
if
say?
they ask you?
I told her, yeah. I was like, yeah.
It is, huh?
Okay, you
Thank
talking about
you.
my ultimate
I knew
my
you were.
soulmate? If they ask me about my soulmate once I hit,
Yeah.
and you ask me about my soulmate, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing, right?
Yeah, it's the worst in the world.
Sure.
I would lie.
Could they catch you off guard?
To ask me about somebody's dick?
Yeah, because I think they caught
I was
Glenda
caught
off
off. She
guard.
caught me off guard. I wouldn't say
You're like,
I ain't that
of
bitch
course.
friend today.
Hilarious.
She caught me off guard.
Well, let me tell you, I know the big head bastard. I have tried to give him as a Christmas present to multiple people.
That's funny.
That dick is like,
You tried to give him away.
oh my God, let me tell you something. Okay. hold on. Okay. So when we first started fucking, like, he used to teach me little football moves, like this move called a swim.
Yeah.
I guess it's how you do this
Yeah.
move and it moves the player out the way.
Right.
And we used to play that.
Yeah, the swim technique.
Right. And then
Defensive lineman uses it.
yeah, but what I'm telling you what was so funny though, he would do that, but his big heavy-handed ass forgot I was littler than he was,
Yeah.
and I'd be slammed up, get that motherfucking dresser and shit.
Hilarious.
Knock that alarm clock off that dresser and
Sound like a kidney punch.
and knock that cologne off. But it was romantic to us, you know. So I would tell my friends, it is some good dick. He ain't gonna treat you like shit. You know, he ain't gonna talk to you. You ain't going nowhere. You know, but it's some good dick.
That's my type of brother.
Yeah, it's good as dick. It's the kind of dick that you have to take a muscle relaxer because your shit your hips is all.
Look at Glenda.
Swim
Yeah.
technique.
Look at Glenda. I saw them eyes. She started looking in the
And I
air.
had flashbacks of like when the next day
That's
when
from
you
me
realize
clubbing her.
you can't
That's called
really
a football
walk.
technique,
You know.
Hell yeah, shit. Before
Erica, you know she giggling. You know.
Yeah,
it.
Before I fuck him, I had to take the muscle relaxer.
That's right.
I was stalling like a bitch one
That's
night.
right,
I was
yeah.
out there watching like Gone with the Wind and Tora. I was watching all kind of old movies.
Or you try to pee, you be like, woo.
Yeah. Because he was like, well, come on, let's go to bed. I was like, hey, this is part 2 of such and such and such and such. He was like, come on, you ready to go to bed? You need to call a bitch over here. Take all that dick, nigga. And it wasn't no lube in it, wasn't nothing. It was,
Oh my God.
It was straight gunning it. And fuck oil sex.
No,
No, it was
lubrication.
No, it was like being a POW.
No slippery fly.
No,
Lord.
not at all. Not at all. And the first time I did it, I was like, wait.
Wait. I
I was like,
pushing them back.
Right, I was like,
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait.
I was trying to stall and everything. And he was like, you're so funny with your little self.
You're so funny with your little self.
I hated him. And every time he would fuck again in the middle of the night, I would wake up and go, what's the matter? You're not sleeping? Come on, lay down, because this is killing me. I can't do this. But he's okay. So, I mean, that's a person that I would give to all of y'all. Because if you...
I'll pass, Cheryl.
Yeah,
Well,
you
not
keep it
the
down
y'all.
that side of the table.
Not y'all, but I mean, it's like, okay,
Your
okay,
girl.
pauses. Have you ever fucked a dude and went, this is great. It's not relationship, dick. It's great. Somebody need to experience this, so I don't think I'm an idiot.
Did you experience a dentist? Because you tried to pass me off on him.
Yes, I did. He's very, very good.
And I was
Very,
like, sure, I don't want to talk
very,
to him.
very, very good. Very good.
He's cute, though.
He was very
real
good. He was good enough that when I thought I was going to have some more little ones like me, I was contemplating keeping it.
Because he don't have any, does he?
No.
None.
And he was so excited, and I was like, God
He
damn it.
seemed to really
got some phone
like you,
calls?
too.
But then he got some.
hilarious.
What? Oh, yeah.
Got some phone calls?
Before we wrap, I did
Y'all
want
stupid.
I wanted to clarify the Brett Favre thing. He hasn't lost his endorsements yet. They say that they are in jeopardy, and that his Wrangler commercials didn't run through the NFL weekend this
Yeah, I
weekend.
didn't see any this weekend. You usually see them all the
But
time.
they are running on other cable networks.
They're gonna. His nickname is the old gunslinger. They're changing it to the old cockslinger.
To backtrack, T.I. lost his Axe endorsement.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
really?
that.
Is that the one where you wash your body and it smell good?
Yeah.
Does that stuff really smell good?
You don't want a nigga
My
that
son
uses
has
guns
it.
to have an
Smells
axe.
good.
Yeah, I
You want a
used
gun
it.
charge.
Does it smell good?
My son, he used it. It's good.
Your baby use?
I
Please
buy it
don't let
for
your
him.
baby come around me smelling good. I was going to get your baby in the parking lot there one day. I was like, come here, little boy. Come here. Come here. Come on, come on. So, okay, I guess it's time to go. But hey, Portis, we got to think about what we're gonna do for Thanksgiving because I might possibly be in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg, because I think I am. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Going to be part of the Mike Epps comedy tour. I'm going to host it.
When
Nice.
is it?
I know I'm going to be in Fayetteville for Thanksgiving. So we're going to be at Fort Bragg, and we're going to give away some turkey dinners for the families, and we're going to adopt the family and all the way through all the holidays. So I think, I'd like to hear people call in or email us, or they can still Twitter us, and they can still Facebook.
You can hit Facebook. Everybody has their own individual Facebook.
KYLEERBY.
I wanted to invite all of our listeners out in St. Louis and Chicago. The Foxxhole will be broadcasting live in your city this weekend. We will be in St. Louis at
What are you doing
Lola.
in St. Louis?
We'll be broadcasting the Foxxhole live.
No, I mean, is there a reason why?
No, we're just on a Foxxhole Radio tour. Thanks
It's a
to
promotion?
BMW.
Wow.
So we'll be out at Lola in St. Louis at 6 p.m. Come join us. It is free. Come meet the Foxxhole family. And on Saturday, we'll be in Chicago at Park 52. So come on out.
And where's Park 52?
I heard it's a few blocks from where
Hyde
the
Park.
president used to
In Hyde
live.
Park?
It's
In Hyde Park? Oh, great. I think St. Louis has, is St. Louis got a good piece of Emo's? Is it Emo's pizza?
I don't know.
I think it's Emo's.
Shout out to the St.
Chi-town.
Lunatics and Nelly.
Well, they might roll by. That might be cool.
Yeah, they actually the St. Lunatics came by last time we were out there.
Wow.
So if you missed us last time, come on out. We enjoyed you. We loved it. So
And everybody's going to be there.
St.
You'll be
Louis
able to
and
meet him.
Chicago, stand up.
Yep, you'll be able to see everybody. Where can we find you, Portis?
You can find me on Twitter at OG Poetess or on Facebook, The Poetess. So,
White Jim Kelly, where can we find you?
Facebook, James Kelly, Kelley, Los Angeles.
Wonderful. Glenda the Good Witch with the Great G Spot, where can we find you?
I am on Facebook, Glenda Redfield, and I am now on Twitter.
Wonderful.
So follow me at Glenda Redfield.
Y'all
on
like that new Twitter? It's hard to follow people with the new one. So click the
It's
thing
new?
to follow.
'Cause I don't
It's a
know.
new version of it.
So I don't know what the old
Yeah.
version. So this is can I get some shout outs?
Yeah,
to
go
some
ahead.
Folks? Erica being in Chicago. She's looking forward to the Foxxhole Live show in Chicago. Rhonda Mitchell, Jamal Whiteman, Bernard Scales, Felipe James, Nicolin Dixon. Thanks for you all hitting me up on Facebook and saying what's up.
Yeah.
Wow. Ignorant Ass Kyle, where can we find you?
Kyle Irby, KYLEERBY on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, man. MaleRightsActivist.com.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm on Twitter under my own name, and yes, sometimes I will retweet when you say something odd that I don't understand, like the guy talking about I had a mouth like a stroke or something weird.
What?
I don't know what it is. It says This trick has a stroke mouth. And Sheryl Underwood, please go to the hospital and get that fixed. Looks like something. I have no idea.
Don't
read that
shit.
Well, let me tell you why. I read it, because I'm like, well, who are you talking to? I have no idea what you're talking about. But then sometimes I think people write shit to see if you're gonna go at them.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go at them.
Right.
Especially since you're a comic and they know you got a sharp razor, they just want to egg you on like a heavy.
Right. I think it's pretty fascinating. I spend thousands of dollars on my teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say your teeth look good in your mouth. I was looking at you talk right now.
Yeah, I like my teeth.
You got a good mouth.
So I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to.
You got a good mouth.
Here,
Kyle, Sheryl.
Yeah, you know, one of my most fascinating qualities.
Yeah.
Even when I use it for speaking and other things. So, wait a minute. Let me make sure. And also, I got the Facebook page. And we got some more stuff coming out, too. We'll tell you about it next week. I'm going to tell you something. I know y'all got some little exciting stuff planned. And I'm not even going to ask you what you're going to do. But next week, I'm sure people want to call in and record greetings. Please do so.
Yes, because next week is the birthday show.
Yes.
A lot of surprises. And
Birthday show. Yeah. If El DeBarge walked up in here in any configuration, even a dude that's named El DeBarge but don't look like him, I'd be very excited. But I just love him.
He's going to be here tomorrow night, right?
At the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amphitheater.
Yep, it's going to be fun. So, Make Out Morgan, thank you for always being on our air. Jacob, the man of God with the big rod. Okay, I'm going to forgive you if while you were at your birthday time off, you did something that would break my heart. I'm going to forgive you in advance because that's what kind of woman I am.
Keep doing it.
Yup. So I hope you had a lot of fun with whoever that was. And Super Scrotum Scott with the slinging cock. We're going to make a t-shirt out of your name. It's the coolest ever. And our intern, Luscious Latte Lungs.
Oh, hey.
I like Luscious Latte Lungs because it sounds really sexy. So we love you. Thank you, Marcus King. Thank you, Jamie Foxx. Thank you, everybody, Fox King Management. Thank you, everybody. Support the troops. We pray for our country. We pray for our leaders because the only way others can remain free is if we are the world superpower that can maintain their freedom. Go forth, be a blessing, and be blessed, and be a blessing to other people. We out.